little book of sex tips. Remember when the bars were all electric, and now when she told she's gonna get it, I'm guessing that she'd rather just forget it.
Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry that I haven't uploaded in like a week. Better videos are coming back soon. I'm just really busy right now and I'm working on a lot of videos, so I just need some time to like finish all of those. I also have episode 3 of Influencer Build Off coming out soon, so that'll be out in the next few days. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make like this little porch for the front of your house that I had on my house tour, as a few of you have been asking how I actually made it. So yeah, let's get started with that, I guess. So what I'm going to do first is just add the 4-block wall that I had, because obviously my door was here. By the way, you will need like advanced placing for this, but what you want to do is you want to go into basic shapes and grab a cube, and then what you're going to do is you're going to size this to how tall that you want the porch to be. Mine was quite little, so I'm just going to have it this tall, and then what you're going to do is you're going to size that so it's 2 blocks wide, and then you're going to make it so it's the same width as one square like this, and then what you're going to do is just going to place it on these 2 blocks and then place it on these 2 as well. And then what you want to do is you want to go into basic shapes again and find the vertical wedge, and what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly rotate these and place 2 down, and then what you want to do is you want to resize it so it meets the corners of the square like this, and then you want to size it so it's the same height as this one, but you want to make sure that it like matches up properly. So I'm just gonna try and make this one fit a bit better like this. There we go. And you know what, we're just gonna literally copy this and rotate it so it fits into this gap. Then what you want to do is you want to grab one of these again, and we're just going to place it here, and then we are gonna make it smaller so it's kind of like the size of a step, and then make it shorter like this, and then we're going to do it again but place this one here and then make this a tiny bit shorter like this. Then you also want to place one here and then just make this another small step, or just put it all the way at the top like this. So this is going to be the base for the porch, and I'm just going to make this concrete because this is the texture I use for literally every single path thing. So, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to quickly add a 4-block wall here, because for the roof you need a wall up there so it goes like flat onto the wall. So we're going to grab a mansard roof, and then we are just going to put it the same shape as the bottom, and as you can see it like goes completely up against the wall, and we're just going to click place, and this is going to be the roof. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab the raised square pillars, and on large placing we're just going to place these like on the corner. You can either place them at this angle or you can rotate them, so I'm just going to rotate mine, but you can just have yours straight ahead if you want, and obviously you can do this with any pillar, but I like these ones. So this is what we've got so far, and this is kind of it. This is the kind of basic porch, except we're missing the fences. So I will show you how I made the fences on mine. Is obviously they all have to be custom made if you want the height right, because this is like raised up. You can use normal fences for these, but mine did have custom ones, but obviously the fences are going to be like flat on the ground and the porches isn't, hence why I make my own. But you could just use these, it doesn't look that bad. So this is obviously what the fence looks like on mine. It's basically a copy of one of the fences in the game, and it has this stone heart which I use on literally everything. So what you want to do is grab a basic shape. I just took it from the step. We are going to size it down all the way, and then I'm just going to quickly make this a bit smaller like this. I'm going to make sure this is like in the middle like that. And if you want, you can also grab a basic shape and basically just make this smaller like this, and then you can put it underneath like this to kind of extend the porch floor if you don't want the fence like sticking over the edge. So if I took this away, obviously it's going over the edge of it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to copy this basic shape, and then I'm going to make this into a square, and I'm going to make it a tiny bit smaller, and you just want it so it doesn't like stick out, so it's a tiny bit smaller than the one on the bottom. And then I'm just going to evenly place these along this. Wait, let me recolor these so you can see them better while I'm like showing you what I'm doing. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go and grab a vertical cylinder, and we are going to make this thinner and smaller, and you just want it like thin enough that it like sits on these nicely. You can just mess around with it and find what size you actually want it to look like, and you just want to copy it and place it on all of the other ones. And then you want to just like copy the bottom bit, delete that, and have this on top, and just go and place these on every single one like this. And then you want to copy this again and place this on top and just get rid of all of these. We literally just need the bottom bit, and then you want to make sure this is placed on the middle like this. Then now you can literally just copy this and then place it on the other sides, and then we're going to grab the bottom bit again so we can place it underneath so it's not sticking out all the way. like this. For the side bit, I'm going to place this here. Obviously these bits are a bit too long for some reason, but what you want to do is just basically copy it, place it there again, and we're going to edit it a bit because obviously this doesn't really work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off because we need to kind of edit the size of it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drag this so it goes all the way into the pillar, but make sure it doesn't stick through the wall. And then we are just going to add everything back on. I'll also show you guys how to do the stone heart as well, as I know a lot of you have been wondering about that. I do think I showed it in the bridge tutorial video as well. But basically you just want to leave a gap, but if you don't want the heart, then obviously just add one in the middle. I'm quickly going to just put one in the middle, and then what we're going to do is we are going to put a carpet on top just so we can place down this thing without having to have anything underneath it, because now we can delete these two and we are going to do the heart. There we go, so we now have it on both sides. So for this bit, you can literally just get any object and kind of place it there and make it stone, and it kind of looks really cool. So for example, if we scroll down in decorations, you can find this lawn noob, and if you place it here and size it so its head touches the top of the thing, you can then color it stone. It then looks like this really cute decoration. So you could do that, you can basically do it with any object, but if you specifically want the heart in mind, then you want to go into structural and grab the standard square beam. You want to grab the small one, and it's really difficult to kind of get the sizing right. And to do this easier, I suggest being on the basement floor so you can kind of like get really low down with the camera. This one isn't a really good example because you can't place it in the middle, but if you look here, you can see it perfectly lines in the middle. But we're basically just going to drag this up to here roundabout like that, or maybe just a bit lower down. And this is going to be the bottom of our heart. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Then what you want to do is you want to go and just grab the plain thin pillar. You basically want to place this quite close to this side, like just over the middle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place the small beam here again, and we're going to drag it up to there. And then you want to do it on the other side, so you just want to move this along a bit so it's not directly in the middle of the heart. And then do the same, so you just want to drag this to here. You don't need to move the beam, but on this side, just put it here and drag it down into kind of here, and then remove the beam, and you can do the same on the other side. So you can place the small beam from the top and just drag it down so it matches up with the middle. Obviously they're not going to be perfect, but I think they look really cute, and we're just going to color all of this so it matches the rest of the railing. And there you go, you have this little cute heart in your railing. Then next, I'm going to show you how to put this lantern like up here in the middle of the roof. So you just want to get this, and then we are going to grab this basic shape, size it like to around here so it doesn't go all the way at the top, obviously. And what you want to do is go and grab a carpet and place this on top, and then grab the lantern and place it here. Oh, that's a bit too high up. Let's make this a bit shorter, and then we can put this here. And you can either make it so that bit like completely touches the ceiling, or you could grab a chain if you want, and if you place this on the top of the lantern and kind of just put it into the roof and place it down, then you get the chain that looks like it's kind of holding it up, which I think is kind of cute. So we're going to delete these. Obviously the lantern's kind of hanging down, and I'm just going to paint this so it looks a bit nicer. There we go. So then you have this really cute porch light. What I also like doing is if you go and you get some like string lights or something, I really like putting them around the top or putting them around the railings like this. That looks really cute. So we're just gonna add some lights all around here. Oh my gosh, these look adorable. What I also like to do is with the small square beam, I like to kind of just place it along the edges of the roof, and it kind of just adds a nice little detail to it. And then I like to make sure it's a lighter color than the actual roof, so we're going to make this a lighter stone, and we're just going to add this all the way around. So then it just adds that kind of like extra detail. You can also do it so you see these like edges on the roof, if you place it along these. So we're just going to place it all the way around, and then what you can do is you can click on the corner and drag it down, and it kind of just gives it this extra detail. And there you go, it just makes the roof look a tiny bit more detailed. Another idea is with the standard square beam, if you place it here and drag it up to the roof like this, it kind of looks like supports, so just little beams holding up the roof. But yeah, this is basically how you make a really cute little stone porch. So So here we go. This is the finished porch. I've added these little like stones up to the entrance and just basically a wall and a door that leads to nothing. Obviously you can add loads of decoration and stuff at the front door. I haven't for the sake of this video because it's not really a house, is it? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. If there's any other tutorials you want me to do, then comment them below and I will. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you all so much. Bye.